My name is Laura Battaglia, and I'm the supervisor of the Lab Reference Center here at the HRLMP. I did my undergrad degree in medical radiation sciences at McMaster University, and I specialized in ultrasound. I went on to work as an ultrasound tech for 6 years, and then I pursued my Master's of Health Management at McMaster University for 3 years, graduated, and then continued on in my journey getting my Lean Six Sigma Green Belt certification. In late high school, I had a few really passionate teachers who introduced me to the different sides of healthcare and kinesiology. And I remember one specific healthcare class, the teacher brought in an old x-ray film and put it up on the light box. And it was just so cool to see the science of the human body and it all working together. And it really just clicked for me that I wanted to work in healthcare. At the same time, my brother was going through his healthcare journey. He's 2 years older than me, so I was kind of seeing it from his lens, learning about his experiences, and it really just was able to bond us on a deeper level. After I did my undergrad degree years later, I was working on the front lines for a few years, and I became a clinical education leader where I really started working with the ultrasound students and mentoring them, and I started to see the impact of teaching and mentoring and helping others grow. That experience inspired me to pursue my master's, where I was introduced to more of the systems and leadership side of healthcare, and I realized I could make a broader impact improving how care is delivered, and not just at the bedside, but the entire system. So that's what ultimately led me here to LRC. I can use both my clinical background and my systems knowledge to support the HRLMP lab operations, improve processes, and contribute to better care across the whole region. One of the most rewarding aspects of my role is knowing that the work we do behind the scenes in the LRC supports hospital, clinics, and healthcare providers throughout our community and well beyond. While I'm not on the front lines, we play an essential role in making sure the lab testing is running smoothly, reliably, timely, and of really good quality. It's really quite fulfilling to know our efforts impact thousands and thousands of people across the region. I would say the biggest challenge, probably keeping up with the constant growth and innovation in the field. There are always new ideas, technologies, expanded services, testing, methodologies coming out. So staying current and competitive while managing the pressures of the healthcare system. No 2 days are the same in my role, and that's what I love about it. It's balancing improvement efficiencies, communicating clearly, managing client relationships, and just ensuring lab operations run smoothly. A big part of my role depends on organization, critical thinking, and problem-solving skills. Coordinating regional testing and working with multiple stakeholders means managing complex workflows, setting clear expectations and priorities, and reacting quickly when issues arise. I would also say adaptability is very important. Healthcare, like I mentioned before, is always changing. New tests, new methods, new updated guidelines, shift in demand. So being open and willing to change with a good mindset to keep the program moving forward would be a big one. One project I'm really proud I worked on was the redesign of the LRC website. I had just started my role in April 2025, and I was learning the department processes, and I noticed that our client support team was receiving lots of the same types of questions from external clients. Coming in with a fresh perspective, I realized the website was a little outdated and not very user-friendly. So I worked with the LRC team to identify the most frequently asked questions, information that the clients really needed, and could organize it in a clear and accessible way. From there, I collaborated with the web designer to bring that vision to life. The new site is up on the HRLMP website now, live, and it serves as a much more helpful resource for external partners. It's just something that really adds value, limits confusion, and improves their experience. My biggest advice would be to keep an open mind and always be willing to learn beyond your immediate role. Working in a department like LRC means understanding not just the lab side, but also how different departments collaborate together to keep operations running smoothly. If you're coming from like a clinical or a frontline background, seeking out opportunities to get involved in projects, maybe CQI or quality improvements, or like any process changes, really anything that you see where you look at the bigger picture and the systemic impact is a great exposure for this type of work. Outside of work, I am a very big sports fan. I have watched and played sports all of my life. Right now, I'm playing in a soccer league, and most recently, I've explored the world of pickleball, so just finding that a new challenge in keeping active.